Everybody good? We're out here for a good cause tonight. Give it up for that. Thank you. Y'all like my outfit? It's a gift from my wife. Came home after the show last night and it was on the floor next to our bed. Even came with underwear. So I was talking to my boy today. He's a doctor. He was like, Jerrold, you think there's anything wrong if I sleep with my patients? As long as I give them good care, there should be nothing ethically wrong with me sleeping with my patients. What do you think? Nigga, you a vet. You fucked up. Now I gotta find a new place to take my dog. Why does she be rubbing her ass on the rug after she see you? It's my kind of crap. Blowjobs are getting expensive, aren't they? Getting expensive as hell. I was at this strip club. It's a real nice strip club too, man. Getting a little lap dance, you know, helping Cinnamon pay for law school. Cinnamon was bad too. She had this tiny little bra on, tiny little skirt, tiny little heels. She was the baddest midget in there. And she says to me, she says, you know I can do a little extra. I can go down. Would you like that? Yeah, me likey. She said, that'll be $2,500. Get up. Go get your manager. I went right up to the manager. I was like, excuse me, are you hiring? I'm gonna suck a dick for $25. One dick and no more calls from Verizon. 3 dicks, the camera's mine. Year of employment, homeowner. You make different decisions when you suck dick for income. It's Saks Fifth Avenue, that's a nice coat. How much is that? $3,500? It's like a dick and a half. I can swing it. Hold that coat and get some chapstick and some meat packs. But what about your friends? I give a damn about my friends. I'll get new friends, dick-sucking friends. I'll have stories to tell. Popping bottles of Listerine. People are so nasty. Nasty. You ever watch a commercial and don't have a clue what's happening until they get to the end? I was watching this commercial today. This handsome Caucasian couple skipping through the park, holding hands, birds in the air flying, squirrels running around, doing squirrel shit. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but you could tell they was talking. She pointed up, and I'm thinking she's saying, what type of bird is that? And the guy's like, that's a North American whippoorwill. So they skip over to the edge of a lake, and they're sitting there, and she's got a nice picnic lunch, and he's sitting there with a handful of rocks, showing off his rock skipping abilities. She looks at him, and she looks at the camera, and she says, being careful is important to me, because I have genital herpes. And the guy, without missing a beat, says, and I don't. I jumped on the couch, that is bullshit! It would have been better if she would have been like, turned to the camera and said, being careful is important to me, because I have genital herpes. And the guy would have said, and I don't, because I don't sleep with this raggedy bitch. Realistic. You want to get real realistic? Put some black people in that commercial. Black couple skipping through the park. Birds in the air, squirrels running around doing squirrel shit. Malik and Tamika walking down the park. What kind of bird is that? What, the one that just shit on me? That's a North American dead motherfucker right there. They get to the edge of the lake. Tamika sitting there, fried chicken or something. Malik got his rocks, showing off his rock skipping abilities. She turns to the camera. Being careful is important to me, because I have genital herpes. And Malik goes, excuse me, bitch. I'm praying to God you just said you love Slurpees. Then he proceeds to start hitting her with rocks. Fade to black. Then I saw a commercial for Extends. Are we familiar with Extends? I'm sure there's some customers in the room. Extends. For those who don't know, Extends is a male enhancement product that makes you what? Thicker. Thicker. What did we have at first? We had Viagra, right? Viagra made us go, boop, right? Then they invented this thing called the dick pump. Because we weren't long enough. Now they got Extends because we aren't thick enough. Fellas, it ain't us. And I know, I was out with this young lady, I put my hand down below, she was like, ow, your ring. I was like, bitch, that's my watch. Sad. Round of applause if you're married. Fellas, the sex comes to an end, don't it? I know I'm married. And the funny thing is, my wife is a therapist. She tells other people to have sex, then comes home and super glues the legs shut. I'm sitting there with a crowbar. You know, maybe if you said something nice, whispered something to me. Open your goddamn legs. You see, that's why I'll never give it to you, because you're never a gentleman. I'm sorry. Would you please pass the vajayjay? Forget it, I have a headache. I knew you were going to say that, so I dipped Mr. Happy in Tylenol. How do you want it, orally or as a suppository? I don't want to hear no excuses. Unfortunately, it got so bad we had to go see a therapist. And the therapist suggested that we try maybe a fetish. Now, I'm not really into fetishes. I've only had one my whole life. I used to wear women's panties. It's only because she found them in our bed. So we decided to try a fetish. So I go home and I went on Google and I started to check out a few. Finally picked one I like. Might be familiar with it. It's called the golden shower. Oh, so that's the one we decided to do. So I go home and I started being on my wife. Even wrote my name a few times. And I realized about halfway through that it wasn't for me. So I woke her up. Maybe you pissed the bed. I don't don't even know how you piss. You got it in your eyes and mouth. Your dog shaking. Now she's wearing Depends and seeing a therapist about her bedwetting. My name is Jerrold. You have a great day.